What's going on? I started, by the way. I don't know if you heard me, but what's going on,
Oh,
everybody?
hey. Hi.
Joshua Pinard here, and welcome back to the War Crimes Ahoy podcast.
What's up, everyone? It's me, Robert Vincent McCoy the Fourth. I don't know if you hear that, but I sound a little bit different, don't I? Yeah, that's because we're going old school today.
He's on his phone.
There's no extra anything. It's literally just my phone. I'm talking to my phone, just like the old days.
Yeah, very, very beginning of War Crimes Ahoy. Robbie was on his phone, and I was on the PC.
If you're wondering why, it's because it's a school night, and it's currently 10 o'clock at night, and I'm just getting back from the gym and showering and stuff, so I'm just doing this from my bed right now.
Anyway, I have a good topic. While we've been off doing our own things, I was exploring the internet, and I was like, I want to see how Nick Avocado is doing.
Oh no! Oh, why do you want to see how he's doing?
I haven't checked him out in a while, and I haven't seen what he's been up to, and he's finally done it. The chubby man is eating himself to death.
What? Is he dying?
Supposedly, he's bedridden.
Really?
Yeah, he's bedridden. He makes his mukbang videos from his bed.
No.
So I did some exploring, and I was like, "What's Nick doing?" And then I looked at his normal channel, and his most recent video is him doing this green Takis 5,000 calorie challenge. I was like, let's look at his second channel, because he has a ton of channels, and his second channel has a video called "I Broke My Ribs." It's 20 minutes of him just kind of complaining and whining that his ribs hurt.
What the heck?
And then he went to the next video he went to the hospital, where he's doing the same thing in the hospital, just kind of bitching and whining, and then he makes a mukbang video where he shows his x-rays, where it shows 3 of his ribs are broken and his trachea is curved. All the fat in his body is pushing his. I think he's 350 pounds.
Oh wow, he's pushing it now.
Yeah, he's pushing it, and his trachea is curved to the side. That's not supposed to happen.
So he can't breathe.
I think he has trouble breathing it. And then after his mukbang, where he said his diagnosis arrived, because that's what apparently it is. No, he's just fat, and his fat is causing a ton of problems. Seriously, his trachea is curved. It looks like it's making a letter. And then he made not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 videos, all titled "My New Diet as a Disabled Person."
Oh jeez.
You can check it out. I'm not bullshitting you. He has 6
videos. 6 videos?
6 videos. They're all completely different. All of them are damn near an hour long in length. And it's basically just him eating from his bed. Doing the same thing he did just from his bed.
What's his new diet?
Oh, he's still eating terribly. He's still eating absurd amounts of crap. I'm talking there's one, I'm counting the amount of pizzas he has on his bed is well over the double digits.
No, hold on. What?
Dude, I'm not kidding. Fucking look it up if you have to. So he has his main channel, and then if you go to his channel section where he has a ton of different channels, there's one called More Nick Avocado, and that's where you see all of the videos.
Oh jeez.
It's gross, dude. It's
How do you have 16 pizzas on your bed?
Yeah, man. It's and he has this. He's a CPAP machine attached to him because he has sleep apnea. Because of his.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Yeah, but then again, he did it to himself.
Man.
And it was I mean, what is he expecting? And he's I think he's. I think the general census is that he's bullshitting all of it, and that he knows damn well what he's doing. And if that's the case, Nick is the smartest person on YouTube.
He's incredibly smart, and he's like
because he's like
basically
so
he took like
self-aware,
15
and
years off his life though.
he's like, you know how he's 29,
Oh no.
and if this is fake, he's fucking going on a rampant eating shit food for views and acting 0 to 100, and it's like costing him his life.
You know, maybe it's not though. Like maybe he is actually a mastermind. He's actually like a nutrition
I think he is.
like mastermind,
I think he's.
and he like goes.
I think he's literally a genius, and he's playing all of us right now.
And this is like a business thing. Like he's gonna make all the money, and then just when everyone thinks he's like doomed, he's gonna like go on this crazy diet with like insane exercise discipline and like lose it all in like a few months.
Yeah, but if you look at his side channel, I mean, there would be like 3 videos at a time, all different mukbangs. And I was like, he eats like this daily. He eats absurd amounts of crap like every day. It's
Those are specifically made like those videos are like specifically made to show someone eating as much food as they possibly can.
It's gross.
So how are you gonna do that daily?
I don't know.
And it's not like it's like, oh, I'm gonna eat this big salad. It's like, no, I'm gonna eat this entire bucket of KFC.
This entire like 20 like fucking buckets, dude.
This like family bucket, I'm gonna eat it myself.
He did from like I was like watching like a very brief clip of his like disabled video. He's on his bed mukbanging Five Guys. I don't know if you've ever had Five Guys, but
I haven't.
It is like some of the most fattening food there. It's like fast food to the max.
Oh jeez.
It's like really bad. I mean, my father, he can usually eat a lot of things, and he's like really good about like not really throwing up. But I remember he almost felt sick from Five Guys one time. It kind of it took a toll. So he did that. I'm like, dude, this guy's he's gonna die. He's gonna die soon. If this isn't fake, he's gonna like I said, he's 29. So
I mean, 350 is actually like people do live 300 plus. Like there's people who get up to like the 600s and stuff, which is not really livable.
I mean, you can barely move at 600 pounds.
You can barely move at like 350.
Yeah, and fucking Nick did try to make himself move. That's probably why he broke stuff. Other than that, or he just like all the fat was like too much for his poor ribs, and they just broke. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
It's fucked, dude. It's actually, I kind of feel bad. But
I do feel bad for him.
Well, like I said, he brought it kind of on himself, and he's still bringing it on himself, sitting from his bed. He's selling all these shirts. One of his shirts says, "I'm getting fat and I don't know why."
He doesn't know why.
I think he pretends to be oblivious and is like, but in reality, he's like the most self-aware person you could come across.
So, like, besides the fact that he literally just, like, eats crap, why the heck is he, like, weird? Like, why does he, like, every clip I've ever seen of him, he just goes from, like, he just drops something and then starts screaming.
He starts crying.
Like, he has, like, a mental breakdown. It's kind of weird.
So, there's this guy named Oompaville. I've talked about him before.
Yeah, I know him.
He bought a cameo because Nick does cameos. He bought a cameo from him.
Oh gosh!
And it was like $200 for Nick's cameo. It was insane how much he spent on it. And Oompa asked for a simple thing. He just wanted him to eat one thing, like a chip, anything that like tasted disgusting. And what he got was a video of like Nick, like just kind of like. So at first, the video, it was a 7-minute video. He got a 7-minute clip from Cameo.
Yeah.
Usually that stuff is like 30 seconds to a minute at most.
Right.
He got a 7-minute video, and Nick was like, "I can't eat something because my manager won't let me, and that's just all. I just can't." Oh, fucking doing the things he normally does, but then he convinces himself that he's allowed to eat. So,
What?
so he eats like a nasty Pringle. He like eats it and it hurts his mouth, and then he starts crying. It's hysterical.
What do you mean a nasty Pringle? Like, what does that even mean?
He ate like a jalapeno Pringle and didn't like it, and he just was like, "Ow!" It was like, that's too hard because it like hurt his mouth, and then he started crying. It's
What
like,
the
dude,
heck?
this is funny as hell.
It's so weird. Like,
That's like, it's wicked. Like I said, I think
it's just he goes into like
he goes
like
0 to 100 really
no.
quick.
he'll just eat. He'll do something like normal, or he'll break something, and then just go into like a psychotic mental breakdown and start crying.
Like I said, I
Like
think
it gets uncomfortable. Like even when it's like in a meme, because that's like the only time I've ever seen anything of him.
oh
Because
yeah,
I've never watched like any of his videos.
oh yeah,
But I
'cause
mean,
most memes are like he
Yeah.
does something, he like drops something, or he like cries, and the audio is just replaced with something stupid.
yeah.
Like the Terraria Underground theme, like all of a sudden he just like he drops something, and then all of a sudden you just hear wow. I have a new clip from one of his recent videos, and he was trying like these like green Takis, like these nitro Takis. I don't know what the fuck
Sounds
they're called.
gross.
And they're green, and he was like, they kind of look like he's like a big thing against salads, like anything green. You just don't.
Oh
like it.
wow. I wonder why.
And he was just like, that looks like salad, and started crying. But the audio that was replaced was that new like weird song, "I Miss the Rage." Have you heard it before?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's just like the beginning part where it's like a ton of synthesizer bullshit, and they just replaced the audio with that. I'm like, that's fucking funny. Because he just started crying. He was like, that looks like salad.
It's so weird. It's like it makes me uncomfortable.
It's weird. Oh, that's just so weird. He's a weird guy. But if he is faking it, he is the smartest YouTuber on the planet. If he is playing us, he plays such a good character if he's fucking with us.
He's certainly a character. I'll give you that.
A very strange one, but a character of that, it was just like, dude, it's like, this fucked. Why is he so weird? And him and his boyfriend have like gotten married and like divorced like 100,000 times.
What?
There's a whole string of videos called like Our Wedding Day, and there's like 7 parts because they broke up and then got back together, and then they're like, we're gonna have a wedding, and they did it 7 times.
Oh gosh.
And he has like
They probably just did it to get more views or something.
yeah, and he has a few videos titled "I'm Going Vegan" and stuff like that.
No, you're not.
But he was a vegan YouTuber before he was like this like thing really started getting bad. He was like fully vegan.
Yeah, wasn't actually like when he first started with his channel, he was actually like really skinny.
Oh yeah, he was a very skinny guy. He was very very thin. And he had a bird at the time. I think after that bird like maybe passed away or something, there's just like a downhill slope.
Spiral.
Yeah. But his fucking if you need to like if you like eat something poisonous or like feel like you're like something's in your system that shouldn't be and you need to throw up quickly, you just watch the Nick Avocado Extreme Zombie Nitro Takis challenge, because it is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
What does he do?
So his goal is to shove like 10,000 calories worth of zombie nitro Takis, which is like 20 bags, on this like little sheet.
No.
And he has to eat all of it in 10 minutes. So he's shoving it in his fucking mouth like a pig. And then where it starts getting gross, he's drinking this water with it, so it's like not messing with the spice. But he's dipping his Takis in the water and eating them.
I felt. Oh,
Dude,
I felt something. I felt like I was puked there.
Fucked, and he's smearing it all over himself. Like if you look at the start of the video, like when he actually starts the challenge, because it's like it's a 34-minute video. It doesn't start till like halfway through it, because halfway through it, the first 15 minutes he's like outside fighting with Orlin and stuff like that. But then they actually do the challenge, and he's just he's shoving these Takis in his mouth, and it's disgusting. Because he's putting Takis in the water, grabbing more from the plate, and then taking the Takis out of the water and shoving them in his mouth, and he's talking about like, eating and spitting everywhere.
And then like the water is like green, probably.
Yeah, the water started to turn green over time.
That I'm going to cry.
Dude, it was disgusting, and he had it like.
Why are people allowed to do this?
I'm looking at
stuff like this makes me not like the First Amendment.
I'm looking at the clips right now, and if you just heard that, I fucking gagged. I don't do that with videos usually. Oh my god, it's nasty, dude. He's got it all over his face and his hands. It's like all over his like right arm. It's like this. It's like slightly tinted green. It's disgusting.
I'm picturing it. I might throw up.
Should I send you like a clip of it?
No, you shouldn't. You should not do that.
I think I know what I'm gonna have to do. But on other words.
Hold on. You know, I know a different food guy. Like the dude that does food challenges. He's not like 350 pounds though. Do you remember the LA Beast? I think that's what he called himself.
LA Beast?
Yeah. That's what he called himself. He was like so bizarre. He would just do random things. I remember he ate a cactus once, but that's just kind of a side note.
No, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
The Crystal Pepsi guy.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. He was.
You remember him?
I think, yeah, I remember him. I'm looking at him right now.
I think he still makes videos.
Yeah, I think so. He probably does.
He's the have a good day guy. Have a good day.
Damn.
I used to watch that dude a lot.
Really?
Oh yeah.
LA Beast? Huh. American that's what he does? Huh.
He just eats random things and like tries to hurt himself.
That's fucked, dude. I remember there was this guy that I used to see or like watch, and it was this guy called Badlands Chugs.
Oh, I know that. That dude is. He seems so friendly. He seems like a nice.
He would
drink
nice
guy.
like absorbent amount of stuff. I remember he did this Thanksgiving thing called like the Badlands Chugs Gravy Challenge, where he chugged gravy. I was like, that's nasty, dude.
That is disgusting.
He had like these two like glasses. They're like really big glasses, about the size of the sippy bottle that I have. Probably bigger than that. And they're shaped like boots. And he had like 4 of them, and he drank like, and they were filled with gravy, and he drank all of them.
How? No.
That's nasty.
No. I refuse to believe it.
Yeah, he was just Badlands Chugs. His name is Eric Booker.
But he seems friendly. Like, I would I would eat dinner with him. He seems like a nice guy.
He does seem nice.
Nick or whatever his name is. No.
Yeah,
no.
He's weird. Nick's weird. Eric Booker. He's 52.
He's 52?
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't be drinking like a liter of soda a day at 52. You shouldn't be drinking a liter of soda a day at any time in your life,
but
to be honest.
You have a much better chance of dealing with it when you're my age compared to 52.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And 52 is not even old.
That's middle age, yeah. That's not even really that old, but still.
Still, soda's like not exactly something that you can drink like a ton of in specifically in the time span of like a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but on other words, Robbie, you noticed that I put up a video.
I did.
What
It was-
did you fully think of it?
I liked it. It was nice. It was simple, short.
It was very
Just
simple.
a little song in there. You know, you get the spinning homie.
Spinning homie, yes, it would. It was the spinning homie. Cheems. My Cheems plush was spinning on a record. And
It was very simple. I liked
just that for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
It was. I liked the song too. That was pretty nice. It's Michael Jackson, Pretty Young Thing by Michael Jackson.
Right, that's what it was. I remember it was Michael Jackson, but I didn't know the song.
Yeah. But
I was listening to it while I was doing some homework.
Really?
Yeah.
What song?
No, well, I mean, I watched the video. I was listening to the video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was that song. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If I can find something else, I might make a part 2, like a good song.
Yeah.
But actually, you know what? You know what I could do? I could do it In My Time of Dying, so it's an 11-minute video of Cheems spinning.
In My Time. What is that? Who made that?
Led Zeppelin. It's an 11-minute song, and I have
Oh,
it on vinyl. So
Sweet.
if I wanted to,
Do Stairway to Heaven. That's a solid 8 minutes.
I could. Actually, you know what would be really a really bad video because it'd be so repetitive? Kashmir. If Cheems
Oh
was
my
spinning
gosh.
the Kashmir.
8 minutes of just what is it? 8 minutes? I think it's 8 minutes.
It's 8 minutes, but it's the same thing for the entire 8 minutes.
Just
basically.
ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum.
And then it goes and then every 3 or 4 of those it goes and then there's that one time in the beginning where it goes do 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 do.
It's such a I like it for the first
the first
3 to 4 minutes. 3 to 4 minutes, and then after that I'm like,
it's the
all
same
right.
thing.
Get on with it. Change to the next song already.
The next song is I think after that is a really relaxing song. It's a weird it's depressing, but it's a nice song.
Yeah.
But that'd be oh my god, that'd be funny as hell, but that'd be terrible. Yeah. That was actually that song that fucking Cheems is spinning to. It's actually a short Michael Jackson song. A lot of his songs are actually fairly long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's honestly surprising. I usually think of pop songs as being 2 minutes.
Yeah, but his you know how Thriller is a really big hit of his?
Yeah.
It's 6 minutes long.
Is it really?
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
Either that, a little bit less.
Wow, I did not know that.
5 minutes and 58 seconds, yeah. Isn't that weird? And he also didn't write it. Well, that's normal with most pop artists and artists in general.
Yeah.
I thought that was surprising. I thought maybe he would have wrote that, but not something like Billie Jean, which is another long song. That's weird.
Yeah, no, it honestly is. I would have expected him to write Thriller too.
Yeah, but that changed. His songs got a lot shorter in 1987 when he released Bad.
Right.
He's
did-
bad.
Just a random question. I feel like you might know. Did Thriller come the album that had Thriller in it? I don't know which one it is because I know nothing about Michael Jackson.
Thriller is in the album Thriller.
Oh, okay. It's its own album. Cool.
Yeah.
Did that come out around Halloween time?
Thriller?
Did that when that came out? Did it come out around Halloween time?
It actually came out after Halloween, November 30th, 1982.
That's so annoying.
That is annoying.
That actually annoys me.
It's included. The album is included in a Halloween playlist.
That's what I mean. That's a Halloween
party.
song.
It is a Halloween song. It's a good.
You can't tell me otherwise.
Yeah, and it was written by Rod Temperton, who was his record producer at the time, I think. So that was that. Wait, when was? Okay, at least Bad wasn't released near Halloween. That was released in the summer of '87. Wow, Michael
Summer of
Jackson
'87.
he had a big gap in time between his two big albums. 5 years.
Wow. Yeah, that is a big gap.
It's a fairly. I mean, it's only 5 years, but that's like most artists are like a year, sometimes less in between.
Yeah.
If they're like big
Well, I mean, did he have
artists.
like? So those are between his two big albums, though. Did he have like mini albums?
He didn't. I don't think he actually had too many. He had like these weird like solo albums that he made when he was with the Jackson Five, which was like the R&B band he was with, which
Yeah.
were a year after a year. But like those aren't really.
I'm sure he released
Those
a
aren't
couple
really.
like singles too, right?
Yeah, I have a few singles, but those few albums at the beginning aren't really albums. Those are just kind of Jackson 5, Michael Jackson solo albums besides his solo career.
Right.
I mean, his four like really big albums were released in fairly decent amounts of time within each other. It went from 1979 to 1982, and then 1982 to 1987, and then 87 to 91, and then 91 to 97. So a lot of his albums.
Did he release any albums after '97?
Let's see. He did.
Because I thought he did. I thought he did in
2000.
like 2000.
2001 was his final album that he like actually made. It wasn't like a ton of unfinished stuff that people put in an album for him after he died.
Right.
It was just I don't know, man. Set to that.
And when did he die? I forget. I feel like it was 2003?
2009.
2009. Okay.
He died 2009, and I think it was because of he was prescribed a medicine and prescribed too much of it by his doctor, and that caused him to go into cardiac arrest, I think.
Something like that.
He
Yeah.
was having trouble sleeping, and his doctor prescribed him a medicine that would sort of help him, and it like ended up slowing him down too much.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think I wonder if they're actually still working on that case. If the Michael Jackson trials are still going on, I doubt it, but
I doubt it. It's been, what? A lot of years?
2009 is 2021, so
I don't know how to math.
that's 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy is still making a lot of money, even after he's dead.
Yeah.
I guess that's what being the king of pop does for you. Anyway, what are we at? Okay, Jesus, a lot longer than I thought. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to download this episode and all the episodes for that matter. Be sure to follow our Instagram pages at War Crimes Ahoy, I'm McCoy12 and Homeboy Josh. And subscribe to the YouTube channel War Crimes Ahoy, and that'd really help us out. Check out the video that I posted. You won't regret it.
You won't. That's true.
It is a good
I didn't regret it.
No, I didn't regret making it. It was pretty easy to make, actually. It's not edited. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Peace.
Bye-bye.